cool. Good night.
I have a crazy story.
Okay, talk to me.
Another crazy story. I was cooking for a guy for the first time a month ago, and I sliced my finger and I had to go to the ER. It was a sign. I was like, I'm never talking to this person again.
What?
Yes. I have a picture.
So you stopped talking to the guy, don't cap. You didn't just stop talking to him because you cut your hand.
It was just a sign. I take things as a sign. Like,
so you just ate them after
never cut myself in my life.
This is what I mean. Bitches will just volunteer dumbass lies, fam. Like, okay, so boom. Okay, boom. So I took a bitch out like, let's say like a year and a half ago, let's say. Baddie. Like, she looked good, like, she looked overly good. She was at 30 out of 10. Like, I'm trying to tell you, she looked overly good. And we were just talking first date and shit like that. And she was on something, I'm like, yeah, so like, why don't you have a nigga type shit? She's like, well, my last nigga, he was in and out of jail, like, he whooped me, blase squaze, all this shit. Now, to her defense, this was like a great girl. Like, I can't, like, anything I say in this story, she was a great girl. No matter what, she was a great girl, like, A1 girl. But boom, going back to how bitches volunteer lies, like, she was like, I don't fuck first night. And I don't fuck raw, right? So I was like, all right, cool. Like, me personally, if I could hit you on the first night, I don't want you. Because then I'm like, yo, sure, I'm that nigga, I think that, but I'm like, how many other, be hitting on the first night? Like, I can't be the only one if you're going like this. So after the first day, she's like, what you want? I'm like, can I come back to yours? I'm like, she's like, we could do whatever you want, type shit. I'm like, first date, let me take you back to yours. Like, dead ass, that's what happened. Next date, we linked. She gets into the car. I guess she'd been preeing at her friend's apartment or some shit. She gets into the car. She's on 10. Like, hooking up, all this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I could tell that she'd been drinking and shit like that. I hadn't been drinking, so I'm just like, all right, cool, we'll play it cool. Like, we're just drinking and shit. Like, she was just drinking, I could tell. So I'm like, fuck it. Like, we're just finna leave it. Like, we're just finna kiss and shit like that, but I'm not finna take it too far. By the way, we're in the back of the Uber. So we go on our date, kissing throughout the date. It's good, it's smooth. So then that night, she's like, can I come back to yours? This is the second time we met, mind you. Probably in like, the second time we linked in like 2-3 weeks. So I'm like, yeah, come back to mine, whatever. She comes back to mine, brings a bag and shit, she sleeps over. Second time we met. But when she was sleeping over, like, I could tell that, like, she wanted to fuck. Like, if I wanted to hit that night, I could have hit. But again, I'm just such a nigga who's just like, I like to like, kind of like idolize my bitch in the sense that like, I want to work to, to get the pussy. Like, I don't want to just clap it. Then I'm like, fuck, it's not even fun. B, like, this probably isn't the bitch who I thought it was. So I might just delay it and like fuck myself over. Because I'll convince myself that she's a better girl than she is because I only fucked her the 5th time we met, let's say, boom. Whatever. Mind you, irrelevant. But I'm just saying that just to give you a little context. So now I'm saying like, yo, this is the second time we linked. I could tell she wants to fuck. I'm not trying to fuck because I want to chase my bitch type shit. Especially if you're super bad. I'm like, yo, make me work for it type shit. Whatever. Mind you, she also said that she doesn't fuck raw. She doesn't fuck first date. I could tell though that if I wanted to fuck the first time we had met, I probably could have. You know what I'm saying? So now, boom. Everything I said though, great girl. So now, boom. This is probably like the 4th, 5th time she comes over type shit. We've done a couple of things since then, like went out to eat, blase squaze. Did we go to a movie? No, we didn't go to a movie. I took another bitch to a movie. But whatever. We wake up in the morning, so she slept over the whole night. We're just talking the whole night and shit like that. Mind you, the 5th time we met, probably. We wake up in the morning, and I don't know what I said. I think I was just like, as simply as like, you trying to fuck, like you trying to get it going. And because I put it off for so long, she was ready. Like, she jumped. Like, she was like, yes. Like, she was like, let's go. So this is probably about like 10 o'clock in the morning, like a.m. on like a Sunday and shit like that. So me personally, when I fuck, I'm not trying to fuck with condoms at all. Like, I'm not trying to hit nothing with a condom. If I'm hitting you with a condom, then I'm not hitting you. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even like ask to get a condom. Like, I don't even ask to get a condom. But mind you, when we first talked, she was like, yeah, I don't let niggas fuck raw. Like, ever. Boom. We're in that bed right there. You can't see it, but there's a drawer where I actually have condoms in there. But, like, I didn't even think to go get it. So we start fucking around and shit like that. And like in my head, I'm like, yo, should I go get the condoms? Because like she said she doesn't fuck raw. But then I'm just like, fuck it. Let me just do my thing, whatever. I'm not even deeping it too much. Long story short, hit. Clapping for like 40 minutes. All different types of positions. Doing everything I can. Tricks I seen in stars, everything. Like, but the thing that was throwing me off so much though was the whole time. And she was like, do you watch porn? Like, why did it take you so long to come? Oh my God, I forgot about this. I forgot about this. I nutted in the bitch, bro. That was another thing that was so crazy to me. She let him hit raw, and I nutted in the bitch. Mind you, great girl. But the whole time it's taking me such a long time to come because I'm thinking like, yo, wait. She told me she doesn't let niggas hit raw. So like, why the fuck is she letting me hit raw? Like, I'm just confused. I'm like, why the fuck is she letting me hit raw? So the whole time I'm thinking about that and I'm thinking like, yo, how many other niggas hit raw, blase, squaze? Like, it's just in my head. Mind you, she's bad. Like, and when I say bad down to the pussy, boy. Like, her pussy was bad, like, just perfect, just a kiss from God, understand? Boy, after 40 minutes, I nutted in her. Like, and I'm lying down, she's riding, she's throwing that ass. Like, when I tell you she's throwing that ass, like, fat ass too, natural, like, fuck. I'm like, nut, right? Boy, the way I looked at her after so differently, because I'm just like, I thought you didn't let niggas fuck raw. So you letting niggas fuck raw and nut in you? Like the 5th time we met? I'm like, God damn, boy. And then I was thinking back to our first date, like, why was that lie even volunteered? And then I was thinking about, yo, for her next nigga, boy, what is she finna tell him? Is she finna tell, because like, I see now she has a boyfriend and shit like that. I'm like, did she tell him that she never like let niggas fuck raw? Because also before, when we was talking, she was like telling me like, yeah, like, you know, I was in a relationship for a long time and it was a shitty relationship. Like the nigga was like abusive, blase, squaze. So like I never really did anything too much with guys. You never really did anything too much with guys, but you let me fuck raw, nut in you. We was on my body on a second date. Again, first of all, I don't want to make it seem like I really like this girl. Like she was an amazing girl and shit like that. Amazing girl. Like I need to keep on saying that. Bad, amazing, so nice, just an amazing girl. But then I'm just thinking like, why? Like clearly this shit don't add up. So why did she say this shit? Like clearly her actions don't add up to like the shit. So why did she say this shit? And it's back to this King video where the bitch is like, yeah, I cut him off because I cut my finger while I was cooking for him. And he's like, that's not the reason you cut him off. What the fuck is he lying for? Bro, bitches will just volunteer lives that are unnecessary. And it scares me because I'm like, damn, she's really finna go to her next nigga and be on some like, she might even, well, she's not finna say that she, you know what? She's never finna say that she let me fuck raw and nut in her. I'm just not finna come up. She's finna just say that she had a boyfriend before who was abusive. But she told me the same story. So how many niggas in between me and the boyfriend that was abusive did she hit and let fuck raw? And I'm just thinking like, yeah. Like when I realized that, and I'm just like, yo, we're all being played, fam. Like the bitches going from the next to the next to the next, getting nutted in and fucked. Amazing girl, again, amazing girl. But like, we're just believing this dumbass shit because they look good enough. You'll believe shit when a bitch looks good enough. She looks super good because A, you'll think like, yo, like, the average nigga couldn't get her. And then you'll just be thinking like, I don't know, fam, but like, oh my God, boy. I was thinking about that shit. Shit was crazy. I said, this shit is crazy. Boy, shit, it's a cold